So from films onto television. So it was a move, I would say, in the right direction. A lot of people might have criticized my move, but somehow I felt it's part of the same kind of medium. It reaches out to a lot of people. It's part of the entertainment industry. So going onto the small screen was as much of a challenge. That's why I decided to do it. It happens to the best of us.
Mostly to me. I don't know why.
समझता नहीं है ना? One has to remember that we live in a country where there isn't enough entertainment going. The lives of people pretty drab and dull, and there is enough misery, and so people really come out for entertainment. And there's the trend today with video and television coming into India in a big way. It's a growing market. The film industry finds itself in quite a similar situation that the West probably was 20, 25 years ago when television started to make inroads into the business. Buniyaad seemed to have much more than just soap opera. It had certain roots. It goes back in time to families before the partition days of India and Pakistan, when it was one country, and how was family that settled in Lahore, which is now Pakistan, at the time of partition, moves into India, and the trauma that they have to go through in order to settle down, what they leave behind, the memories, nostalgia, whatever, and how they have to try and make a new life in a new place. I was born in Karachi myself when it was still one country, and my family moved to Bombay after the partition. So in a sense, we belong to that class called the refugees when we came across the borders, but not like in the serial, not on foot. We didn't have to, fortunately, not go through that trauma. My father was reasonably well off, and we came rather comfortably through. But they've had memories and knowledge of things, my father, my mother.
फिर मैं चली लो आ गया सत
When we actually started telecasting, the great problem arose in Punjab. So there was this trauma, the real trauma happening there, Punjab, Haryana, this Khalistan problem. So they began to get very sensitive about it and kept telling us that in the larger interest it's better to keep a low key on certain situations. At no stage did we intend to show anything that would create disharmony. It was never there even in the original script. But certain realities were there. If people were displaced, they went through hardships. If we could not show that, we were not being true to what happened. Buniyaad has been quite an experience. One of the most important lessons has been, of course, because it's been a time-bound program, twice a week, 22 minutes on the air. And that has brought in some kind of discipline, I think. When I get back to films, I should be able to work much faster than I used to. I hope, at least. Stand by. Roll it.